Hey guys, Jeff here. It's been a long time since we talked, huh? I just wanted to catch up with everyone and didn't get a chance to really do much filming, if you will. Sorry about the bouncing. There we go. This morning we had a couple things happen. First of all, I had to empty this truck. There was so much to empty and transfer to the shuttle. But as you've probably seen on Facebook, a guy was beat, pretty badly, and his eye was, anyway, his eye was a mess. And the people we were with were helping him, Kelly, and got him back to his feet and got him somewhere where he can rest and get the eye fixed. But we also had the health inspector come out, which was always a mess, and she seemed to have a little bit of an edge. But Tony, who knows the law probably better than her, knows that we don't have to leave that spot, and we've never had an issue with it. And she mentioned that it needs to be clean, it needs to be this and that. Well, it's always clean. Before we leave, we clean it, make sure it's clean, the dumpster lids are shut, boxes are put away, and then if anyone throws anything on the ground or anything, we walk up to them and make sure they pick it up before we leave. And that happened today. So we don't tolerate that, obviously, and we make sure that we don't disrespect or abuse the opportunity to be there. And so at the end of the hi, Nancy. Yeah, it was a great morning, though. We had a lot of stuff. We weren't able to put it all out there today because we have a time frame and a window that we put it out there. There has to be some organization and some consistency, if you will, because it will be chaos out there, and we have to. There's a way to do that. So we have a lot on the shuttle, a lot meaning we have some left over for Wednesday. If there's any other donations, I got 2 messages just recently, and if you're listening, I will swing by and pick that stuff up. I'll PM you and let you know, or ask you when the good time is. To bring you up to speed right now, let me turn this around. This guy that really touched me, touched my heart when I was talking to him. I thought, well, he came up to me and he was very, very sincere, older gentleman, and he asked if we had any work boots. And I hate saying no. I went on the bus to kind of look and asked around, and we all hate saying no, and I looked down and his boots were too small, and he had no shoestrings. He showed me his feet were blistered and that his toes were hitting the end of the shoe, a size or two too small. And you don't forget things like that. It's one of those things where you try not to let it get to you, but you also try to fix it. So what I'm doing right now is to hopefully help this guy. I went to a couple stores and he said he needed a size 12. And I think he was wearing a size 10, which is horrible. And he had no socks. They were bad conditions, and so you wouldn't think it'd be that hard to find work boots in size 12, but it apparently is. So I ended up finding some, and so I asked for his address, which are not really his address, but I asked where he was staying, if it was close, and he said that he is staying in an abandoned home. He says it's his sister's, and that he's got a job, and that he needed work boots so that he can keep working and let his feet heal, and that he was renovating this home and also living there. So he actually did have an address. So I'm sitting on the side of the road, and I want to see if I can find him and drop these off, because it would make me feel better, to tell you the truth. And I think it's not only important, but it can turn one person around. That's what it's about. Because I'm going to go on with my day. I don't know about all of you, but you're going to go on with your day as well. And I get to watch the ball game, hang out, some air conditioning, and UFC fights tonight, and enjoy myself. But these Saturdays are great days. Every day is, but I wouldn't be doing anything else. So let me you guys are actually going with me, so I don't know. I have a GPS here, but I'm not sure if it's going to take me in the right direction. I've obviously never been in this area, but I'm hoping he's there and I don't have to leave. So it doesn't take much, it doesn't take much. Can you imagine just needing a pair of shoes? I mean, and being told no, and it's always so polite and genuine, and and I've never ever, and I think everyone that's out there serving, I've never really seen somebody get upset, about a no, because it goes back to they deal with what they have, but it's just a luxury to have new shoes and those things that we take for granted. So I'm going to try to concentrate as well. If you look some of these areas that are really run down, obviously, in these condemned buildings, and these buildings have collapsed, and there's just deplorable conditions in a lot of places, but there's also pride in these areas as well. So a lot of pride. So I think this is the direction, but I'm gonna go this way. I guess this is the way. I'm gonna circle around here. I think I'm on the right street, but anyway, I think this is the least we can do. And one thing that came to my mind, and it has the last few days, and I don't know why, but the word fear, and the word fear is powerful. I mean, we have it, we all have it, and I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. I'll bug you guys in the morning on the way to church. So, what city am I in? I am in St. Louis. And sorry, I gotta see if I can find. It'll take me a second. Sorry for bouncing. But there's a lot of fear. There's fear, all different types of fear, but the fear, the physical fear, everyone has, and they should have it. But the self-centered fear is a lot different. And the self-inflicted fear is what drives us, it makes us anxious. But there's ways that, ways to overcome that. But sometimes we let that fear, a lot of times we let that fear drive us and contain us and put us in a box, if you will. And let's see if I can get this. I don't want to keep driving in circles. It's not good to keep driving in the same area. I'm not sure if I like this too much. And yeah, I don't know them. I'm gonna try it. I think the address is 2931. Sorry, I'm concentrating a little bit. I don't want to be looked at. I'm trying to. I thought I saw him out here. ask this guy. How you doing, man? Do you know a guy that's renovating a house here?
I don't know.
You've seen him, no?
No, just they came here to visit somebody. That's it.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I can see why they visit. Why they're visiting. I'm not going to guess, but... I can't go around again. Man, I'm going to have to come back. I'm getting a lot of looks. Not that I'm worried. Oh, shit. I guess you heard that. Damn. That is not good. That's why you don't go around twice. Well, I'm out of there. I guess I'm gonna have to, I know you all heard that. I'm gonna have to catch up to him later. I don't know what flew by my head, but I can just imagine. It didn't hurt my dad's truck. Anyway, okay. That's not recommended. But I was hoping I'd see that guy. He said he would be around there. But I didn't see him, so. Yeah, I know, Kelly. But you gotta understand, they were all one way. If I could have went down and came back, it was one way streets. So you were forced to. I know better than to get trapped at the end of a street. But that circle drive is not good. All right, like I said, that's not recommended. I would have had somebody with me, but that wouldn't have mattered. So, anyway, I'm gonna hold on to him, and hopefully we'll see him. We'll see him out there. Those gunshots were not fake. Well, that goes to show you what kind of crime. I mean, it's you know, it's just their own law. I mean, it's just, you know, I guess it's hard to describe. It's not what we experience, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Cops don't go down there, and neither should I. But I thought I'd be in and out. The problem with those circle drives, I know, Kelly. The problem with those circle drives is that, or the dead end streets, is just that. You never want to box yourself in, obviously, but that's what happened. So, well, we tried. I'm positive I'm going to see him over there, and we can make sure he gets these. I've seen him there before, but he's never come up to me. I'm sorry for this bouncing, but I thought it would help better than me holding it. So, well, I'm getting close to the highway, so I'm gonna call it a day and go watch some baseball. And I will catch up to you guys in the morning. I really want to talk about fear, and there's some. I don't want you to miss it, because I've got some. Whoever's listening, I've got some. I really want to talk about some specific points in fear and go deep into it, because I think my job for a long time has been a professor, and in school, and just being able to translate that to people. And I hope that some of these topics resonate. And I think I think that there's a lot to talk about. So I will catch up to everyone in the morning if you're around, and I'm going to head into church tomorrow, I think at 11 o'clock. So I will talk to everyone then. All right? We're all safe. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.